Hello everybody, welcome to Learn to Sew by Sanchi. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. On today's video, I'll be talking about how to make a smoky pants. I know most of you haven't heard of it, but today I'll be talking about it. This is my clutch line. This is my clutch line and this is my nail line. So my clutch, I already said about the clutch. How to get the clutch is your hip circumference, that is 4 of your hip. So in this measurement, we are going to measure. You have to measure out your fabric to make sure you have enough space. This is the measurement we are using here. This is the measure, the fabric. So half of my clutch is 11, then you add plus 10 or plus 7 inches, depends on you. This is it. I'm having 20, half is 11, and I'm adding 7, making it 17. So I'll be marking out 17 inches from here. Marking out 17 inches. So from there, I'll be marking out 9 inches. You can see it, 9 inches. Let me draw a straight line to make it easier. This is it here. This is my 3 inches. I marked out my 3 inches already. This is my 3 inches here. This line here is my 3 inches from here to here. From here to here is 3 inches. 3 inches. Here is 9 inches. This is for a normal trouser. If you want to convert it to an high waist, you can equally add a band to meet with your top. For a high waist, you'll be using 11, but for a normal trouser, this is 9. So let's now go straight. So from here to here is 9. You can see. Now we need to curve out the fabric. We need to curve out to get our to get the flap. So let's say you're coming straight from here, then when you're getting to the down part, you then curve out like this. Depends on you, depends on how you want your curve to be. I don't have a curve ruler, so I'm using my hand. You can see it. You can still bring it down. It depends on how you want your own to be. Everybody have different pattern of sketching their stuff. You can see it here. Our waist is 14. The waist is 14. Then our hip is 16. The hip is 16. You can see it. The hip is 16. Make sure you can see it. It's on this line. It's following. So for those that don't know how to, you know how to do your stuff. Then we'll come down now for the flap. The flap or the ties is 18, so we are placing it here to get the flap. You can see it's 18. Using half of what the fabric is. This fabric now, when we get the fabric, up here is 17, here is 20. So the main fabric is 20. You look for the center of the fabric, and when looking at it, the center of this fabric is here. It lies here. This is the center of the fabric. As you can see, this is the center of the fabric. So right now, what we are going to do is just so simple and easy. Now you're going to have to now get the length of the fabric though. Let's say you're coming down. That's still the same thing to get the center of this fabric. Okay, sorry, the fabric is 20 and half, so our center is 10 and quarter. You can see it here. 10 and quarter, 10 and 3/4, anyone. Okay, 10 and quarter, like I said. So you're coming down here with the same 10 and quarter. Then you make a straight line here. Now let's work. This is the center of the fabric. So right now our clothes, as in the new, came out to be 3.5 after dividing into 4. 3.5 plus 3.5, that's 6.5. 6.5. Give us 3.25. 6 3/4 give us 13. The right 6.5, that is 3.25 plus 3.25, that's 6.5. Then 6.5 plus 10, 16.5. 16.5 divided into 2, we should have 8.25. Then you mark 16.5. You can see it. You can see. For smoky, you have to hem every part before you smoke. You hem it. If you're hemming, you hem everything before smoking, so that it will be very easy for you. So come here and we join. Let's join first, then let's first. So now we are going to make this thing meet up to this. You can see it. You can see it. This is also how to cut a palazzo for those that would ask. So now from here, you have to curve out this particular part. So this is the pattern drafting for the smoky. You can see it. This is it here. So as I said, this is my center for the fabric. This is the center of my fabric. This is the center of my fabric. This is my flap. Here is 3 inches. Here is 9 inches. Then by adding, then after it, where's my scissors? After it, then you trim off. You can just trim it and trim properly. Now you don't need to add any sewing allowance. For this, doesn't require anything. After it, just match it straight. Some people also use it, as I said, due to the fabric is not enough. I had to use the measurement. Okay, I don't do mistake. Next. Some people use their feet measurements. Some certain persons use the flap. Some use their flap and the tiles, the measurement of the tiles to run from the waist down to the tiles. Sorry for moving and shifting the stuff. You can see it. Yeah, cutting it. As I said, you can use size 10. You can use whatever you want to use. It's your choice. As I said, it is a choice on what measurement you choose to use. So this is how it should look. You can use it for a palazzo. Running of putting fabric, you put your fabric. Sorry. You place it on your fabric and you trace out, you cut out. For the back, as I always say, the back is always 3 inches bigger than the front. You make sure the back is 3 inches bigger. You make sure it is 3 inches. Okay, then you trace out everything. Make sure the lines are equal. You trace it out, your 3 inches, then you cut out. That is how to make a smoky pants. Thank you very much.